Okay. Hey guys, it's Tempe and Elthizar yet again, and as you can see, it's patch day, and this will probably be up on Thursday, so this is a few days, well, yesterday. This happened yesterday. On Wednesday, as the patch happened, and as you can see, the summoning screen is new, and wow.
I very much like the summoner icons. That
Yes.
is a cool little feature.
It is. I'm just looking at it and drooling, and it looks so nice. It's like so cool, and wow, just wow. I do have one not connected, and we're following one of your friends, if I'm not mistaken.
Two, I believe, actually. Siret and Butterletter, the Debonair Jason Rise on our red team in this game. For a time, we were in a ranked team together, but Siret was actually the top laner that replaced me because I started doing this with you, so I wasn't able to play as much. So I said,
I would say
I'll
I'm
help.
sorry, but I'm not.
I'm not sorry either. I basically said, I'm going into shoutcasting now. See you later. But I was like, I keep up with them. I was like, how you doing, guys?
Yeah.
Are you winning? I kind of a couple of times I've managed to arrange scrims with teams I know, etc., etc. But yeah, rest of the red team in this game we have Christopher, who hasn't connected yet.
Yeah.
Also, we have a Nautilus and an Elise.
And on blue team we have Tango Twisted Fate, Cannon MD, Pharaoh Needly, Lysandra, she doesn't have a skin, and Dragon Slayer Vayne.
Yes, indeed. Right.
Skin War, suffice it to say, do go to the blue team. Interesting compositions. I do want to see who Christabel is. To see if it's we have
Christabel's Draven.
Draven. It's Draven. Probably people want to
Draven.
Probably people want to check the check everything to see what's going on, and why is Elise going top?
Why is Kennen going bot? It's Vayne and Kennen in the bot team for the blue as well.
Jungle Lysandra? Now
I
I've seen everything.
This is a blind pick normal game, so we should
Now
have probably
I've seen
expected something wacky.
Now I've seen everything. I'm just giving up.
I'm pretty sure you haven't. Have you ever seen Jungle Ash? I've seen a guy do that.
I've seen Jungle Vayne, Jungle Teemo, Jungle Cartus.
Jungle Graves is surprisingly useful.
Shockingly, even so.
No, that's Jungle Kennen.
Oh. At least you're.
Tish.
At least you. You want me to work properly or laugh during the entirety of this video?
I can work either way. It's fine.
But I'm tush. Oh dear God, we're horrible.
Not that bad.
Yeah. So we took a few days break. That's why we didn't work together, as Lysandra and Needly start on the blue buff, because we were unwinding and resting our vocal cords from a very intense weekend.
For you, maybe.
Yeah, it worked both days. I did 5. Lysandra almost dying to her own blue buff.
I was about to say.
I was working both days, which means 5 games in total done for me.
I only managed to get one in due to some technical difficulties, which was a very great shame. But since it was my first tournament casting, I suppose it went okay. I heard positive comments all around.
Yep. Basically, you are good at being a color caster. Did a brilliant job, but it was felt that it was your first live stream, and that with a bit of more time and experience, you'll be relaxed as the rest of us.
Either that or you're just so much better at it than me.
No, trust me. Being color caster wise, you're better than me. TF finally did return to his lane, which means Vayne switched down to bottom. We could actually talk about a bit about the game instead of us and how we did this weekend.
I was about to say this. I don't know how to properly cast this game. There's no sense to it. as Lysandra dies to her red buff.
Let's see, Cannon, Pikachu and Vayne are pushing bottom, as there is Nautilus who is sitting alone because Draven is not yet connected.
I do not know what to say. This is just...
Blind pick, ladies and gentlemen, blind pick. It was out of our hands even before we entered it.
Yeah, welcome to blind pick.
Unfortunately, this video we will not bring you the famous League of Draven. I know everybody loves that executioner. Everyone's a piece of him. Those spinning axes, whirling deaths, everything happening so fast. Unfortunately, the spotlight is turned down.
Yes, I think he's stayed in his changing room a little bit too long, and he's got stuck in the mirror.
One does not simply escape his own reflection when you're Draven.
Oh, hang on, Lysandra trying to go in mid.
Dropping really low on health, but Rise without mana couldn't do much about it anymore. As Jace leaves the top lane, as he was doing it. Thank you, brain. With Elise, but a little too late as Vayne and Cannon take out that first turret of the game. 5 minutes into it. Nice jump.
This is utter madness.
Indeed. Are we going to speak like robots now?
God. Oh, Nautilus hitting in on the mid lane.
Yeah.
TF actually stacks the blue card, flashes away after getting caught by the staggering blow from Nautilus. Can apply a bit of poke back, but it doesn't break the Titan's wrath, so that their Titan does not care.
Nope. Not one bit. Lady Luck is smiling in favor of TF.
Indeed.
Jay is being pushed to his inner turret. He did quite a bit of damage to Cannon, who is returning with not much of an items. As first blood happens.
Twisted Fate getting dived by Nautilus and Rise. Rise taken very low by Twisted Fate's Ignite, but will be able to back out with the assist on that first kill.
Is jumping on Nidalee, landing the cocoon and a spiderling, but Elise did take a nice spear to the face.
Yeah, that evens out that trade quite well. That second spear would have put this poke in favour of Nidalee actually, but it hits one of the minions.
Jace almost dying in the bottom. He took two shurikens from Cannon, but dodged the third one, allowing him to escape.
Nautilus forced into that bottom lane again, trying to defend. He is level 6 already, however.
Yeah. Elise again going man mode on Nidalee on top, continues to chase, forces a flash. Nidalee is ignited and will go down to Elise's ignite.
Well, I'll admit I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was too busy marvelling in wonder as an anchor went flying turretwards.
Yep. Cannon takes a hammer to his little back. Rise snaring Lysandra. They continue to chase him. I think one gold card would do the trick as Rise is going man mode all over TF. TF picks up the kill
and kills
but
him.
Dies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm assuming that must have been a spell flux just before Rise died, bouncing between Lysandra and TF there.
Yep, it was. One good thing about this patch is that Nidalee's and Elise's change of form, their level 1 ultimate, level 6 ultimate for Nidalee and level 1 ultimate, or I'm gonna continue with that later as Cannon goes down to Nautilus and Vayne will pick up the kill on Jace before Nautilus makes the double kill.
3-0 this Nautilus.
Yep. The devastating force of the 4-man red team. As I was saying, the Tier of the Goddess change that allowed previously, before this patch, for both Nidalee and Elise to gain stacks of mana, or stacks of Tier of the Goddess, while changing their forms is disabled now, and it does not work anymore, and I like that change.
Yeah.
Because it means they're mortal, like every other character. I'm not sure if Jace's switching between cannon and hammer is included in that one.
It is.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes it fair.
Yeah, if you apply it to two of the people who can change forms, you probably apply it to the third as well. As Elise goes in on Nidalee, taking a lot of damage. Spiderling goes out, but the cocoon misses.
Nice dodge.
Nidalee, yeah, very much. It was at the extent of range though, so had it hit, I would have been very impressed.
Yeah. So would I.
One big bonus actually that spider form at least Elise has over Nidalee is she can actually use her spiderlings to obstruct things like Nidalee spears.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly sure that she doesn't gain gold off killing them either.
5 gold.
5 gold.
Yep, same as Zyra's plants. Yep.
Oh, both junglers heading in towards the top. Oh, the glacial path actually gets interrupted as Nautilus lands a staggering blow. Forces Lysandra over the wall, very low health. Nidalee comes across, Nautilus is just going to walk straight on through, staggering blow goes down, taking a lot of damage on both members of the blue team there.
There's cannon there. Here comes TF as well.
In comes the Twisted Fate, yep. Nautilus caught in the middle of 3 here. He's going to use the depth charge, a lot of damage going down, as Elise picks up cannon as well, but Nautilus will go down, making it 1-for-1 trade.
On bottom, Vayne is being very ballsy as she goes in, almost turret dives. Gets hit by accelerated gate shock blast, but she's healing quite nicely because of that Blightwater Cutlass and Doran sword. So if she can get a few bit more health up, she can actually go for Jace. Dodges the acceleration shock blast, and Jace pulls back.
Yes, another change in this patch actually is hitting Jace's poke. They have further increased the cooldown on acceleration gate, but increased the base movement speed on shock blast. So
Nice.
his overall poke combo is not quite as potent as the shock blast is fired out into the middle of nowhere, but the acceleration gate helps Nautilus close the distance.
He hooks.
Dredge line lands. Jace is going to go in.
Hammer
Knocks him into the wall. Kennen's coming in as well, though. Siret very low. Goes down to Kennen's damage. Bane falls as well, however.
And it
Nautilus sat on 2 stacks of silver bolts, but there ain't no source of that anymore.
No. Continue to
Kennen
fight.
going very aggressive here. He's sat in the middle of a minion wave. I'm not sure if he's going to win this, actually.
No, those minions. One would not say that they hurt that much, but they do.
Oh, they do.
They really, really do.
But that's one of the big tricks of being a top laner, is if you can force your lane opponent to trade inside your minion wave.
As Elise jumps in, turret dives, will ignite Nidalee and pick up the kill and walk away. Since TF's ultimate is on cooldown and no one else has any form of teleport to get on top and try to kill Elise.
Yep, the only teleport on this map held by Butterletter playing Rise.
Yeah. But that was, I guess, Alex Itch's influence from the LCS. He usually runs Rise with teleport just so he can easily gank, as his Arcane Prison is different than Darkbind from Morgana and Lightbind from Lux.
It is a direct target ability. You figuratively cannot miss a Rune Prison.
No.
Oh, Stonecard lands on Rise, taking a lot of poke. He's going to poke back with overloads. Lysandra trying to go over the wall, actually gets hit by Jace. Is Jace going to try and engage?
Nidalee and Liz going towards middle as well. This will be a full team fight happening. Cannon getting caught, hammered away by Jace. Ultimate used by Nautilus, catching Lysandra. Things are happening everywhere.
Theoretically. Oh, that's a lot of damage, but Siret gets caught in the glacial prison.
Elise picks up Lysandra.
Glacial. I was incorrect there, actually. Glacial prison is the name of the ultimate of Sejuani.
Yeah.
It's frozen tomb for Lysandra. Yes.
Too much Frozen champions recently.
They're very similar names. Frozen
Yeah.
tomb, glacial prison. It's just like,
Crystal
come on, Riot, you're
Enchanted-
making our job difficult.
Indeed, they are. It's like, and then when we mess up, it's like, why didn't you remember the name properly? Really? Too many same names. Too many similar names.
Yeah.
No, but thankfully no one can mix up the ultimate from Trash, as red card TF lands on top of Rise, and Rise just answers with a flash and easy kill thanks to that spell flux.
Yup. At this point, he's got quite a lot of mana. He's gaining a bonus of 109 on his overloads, so he's starting to reach that point where Rise really, really begins to hurt and becomes quite tanky as well due to the fact of the items he's building.
Yep.
I mean, he's got a full Rod of Ages at this point, actually, along with two goddess.
But Jace did chase a bit of cannon down, but decided, yeah, I'm not going to. That's one potent rodent.
Potent rodent.
Yes. Well, I couldn't say potent yordle. It didn't match up nicely, so I had to go with rodent.
I agree. That was well thought out. I can live with that. Rise moving across to gain his blue buff, which actually gets taken onto the Nautilus as the
Red buff.
mastery. Well, the red buff plus also the bladed armor mastery.
Yeah. And that's why when your jungler says mid lane, get to your blue buff, you do not question it. Unless you have a huge ass minion wave, you go.
Or if you have mana to spare.
Yeah.
Sometimes you could say that a Rise doesn't necessarily need blue buff, but he's a hell of a lot more powerful when he has it.
Just that increase cooldown reduction as Elise jumps in on middle yet again turret diving. She is tanking the turret.
As well.
Unfortunately, she will pick up the kill. Not using her ignite, but was waiting for the last seconds for her babies to kill Nidalee.
Yep. Why kill something if you can get something to do it for you?
Yeah, that's why she has spiders. That's why she has her babies.
Oh, Nautilus sat just off to the side of this
Yep.
tower. He's actually going to go in.
Elise is there as well. Nice force of flash on Lysandra. They will take the middle turret and move from there.
I'm very surprised actually. It's 12 and 2 in favour of the red team. As Nautilus goes in on Twisted Fate, a lot of damage going down as well, and Jace falling from the sky to pick up that kill.
Yeah. Some hammer justice happening over there.
Yep, Hammer Diplomacy Mark 2.
Yeah. Ooh, nice use of ultimate. Nautilus will continue to tank the turret.
Forces Lysandra to flash out as well. That was very good.
TF's build is interesting. 3 Doran's rings and a needlessly large sword. Rod. I'm so bad at this game.
Ooh, Destiny just come up. Oh, and the spear lands on Nautilus.
Yep. Chuck landed. It was a very nice touch.
A very painful one as well.
Yeah. It went right through him.
Yep.
So, major items, or should I just give up on doing this properly at this point?
I feel like we should probably try and be professional.
Really? Okay, let's try it. So, Rise did pick up that Rod of Ages, so that will give him a bit of tanking capabilities. He is also sitting on 5,400 gold overall. As Butter as Rise DCs, they go for TF, obliterate him, and it's 3 on 5. Let's see if they can hold this up till Rise returns. Why are they pinging to fall back?
I have no idea.
Anything happening in the chat? Because I do have mine turned off again.
There's Battletta. I actually don't seem to have chat engaged on this version because at one point I had to reinstall League, so I haven't actually fully optimized the settings with chat and whatnot.
Yep. 3-man gang on top as Jace will go down to cannon. Nice hook from Nautilus caught cannon. They continue to chase. Vayne is in her hyper carry mode. She didn't die that much. Got a nice farm. Touch does land, and auto attack from Vayne picks up the kill. She almost has enough Actually, I think she has enough for, or close to enough for the Blade of the Ruined King as Rise DCs again.
Ah, goodness.
This game does not love us, I'm telling you.
It's... I don't even know what to say.
It's trying its best to work against us. And it's only been 19 minutes into it. 8 to 14 kills in favor of the red team. About 800 gold difference, so not that huge of a difference. 2 twin turrets with top and middle turret going down for the blue team, and bottom, inner and outer and inner turrets down as well.
This red outer mid turret also looks like it'll be going down fairly quickly too.
Yeah.
It's incredibly low.
It is. The dominant forces for the red team are definitely Elise, Rise and Nautilus, while Nidalee and I think I'm gonna say Cannon and Vayne are there close enough, as Cannon gets caught by Nautilus and Jace. Nice hammer saving Jace, saving Cannon for a short bit as red buff ticks off and claims him.
The red buff of Nautilus saying no thank you.
You are mine, little Yordle. You are mine. There's no doctor that can save you now.
Is it an irony if a doctor needs a doctor?
Yes, it is. It's an irony. And well known true, the doctors are the worst patients ever because, well, they're doctors and they don't want to be.
Yeah. Like imagine if you were a doctor and another doctor is trying to treat you, then they'd be like, oh, you'd be overly critical
Yep.
of like everything they're doing, because you'd be like, oh, when I do it, I do this, or...
Yeah, Nidalee goes down as we talk about doctors. Rise, this is again. This could be Vayne picking up a kill on Jace. She'll pick it. At least picks it up. As here comes.
Just a bait going in.
Cocoon misses. Comes in too early. Jace goes down to Lysandra as Lady Luck left TF. Nice ultimate from both Nautilus and Lysandra, but too little too late as Elise picks up the kill. Cannon is charging in with his Maelstrom and making it a double kill for...
Yeah, that was erring a little bit on the side of brave.
He going man mode. Slicing Maelstrom.
Or if you want to be politically correct, Yordle mode.
Yordle mode?
Yeah, you gotta be politically correct on this show, don't we?
Yeah, we try to be. We try to be. Can't say we succeed always, but we try to be.
At least the Nautilus's gonna back out after destroying that outer tower.
Yep, Elise as well. Not sure if they'll make it. While Jace is running very fast
Nautilus
to get to that.
Nautilus grabbing a runic bulwark. Very, very good item.
Yep. I think we're gonna see a Gunblade on Nidalee. That's an item I rarely see recently. The only champion that uses it the most in the current meta is Jax.
I haven't actually seen a Jax blade in quite a while. I would say it's like Jax and Akali are the two champions that really use it a lot.
Yeah.
The true hybrids.
Yeah.
At a time it used to work really well on Katarina.
Yeah.
As Kenny goes down again, but
he was just cocooned and boom, done. It's over. Nautilus running around. He can actually tank the lot of them and survive a lot of damage coming out as Leandri's Torment's debuffs goes everywhere. Nice repel, human mode, Q, and done.
Nautilus is going to flash for that, but I believe the Spiderling was the death knell already.
Yeah, it's either the auto attack or the poison, the toxin that she has that landed, neurotoxin that landed on Nidalee.
Then trying to push bottom lane. I'm not sure how successful she'll be with at least jumping onto her face.
Level 15 at least.
The answer is of course not very.
The spider takes its prey. 1304 on Elise with 114 CS, oh my lord. As TF gets the beating of his life from both Jace and Nautilus, misses that auto attack. Struck lands. Ooh, 50% health already. Going in. Ignite lands. That will be one dead kitty cat and one dead Jace.
Nautilus might be in trouble as well. In fact, I think he knows it. He's just going to go and try and finish off that inhibitor before he dies himself.
Gets stunned.
Not sure if he's going to be able to, actually. Yep, he does, but of course goes down.
Giving some shutdown. So that's probably 500 gold.
Yes, it is.
TF's pocket as Cannon takes the outer turret on that top lane and continues to push us. But here comes Elise and her entourage. Run, little Yordle. Save yourself.
You never know what hides in the darkness. Sorry, what?
Nocturne hides in the darkness.
Yes, among other things.
I'm sticking with Nocturne. Everything else is not as scary as him. When you hear that darkness, you just look.
Sufficient lighting. Did you know 911 has an average reaction time of...
It's over. Sorry guys. This video is brought to you by the comedy hour of Elthizar and Tempe as we give up on being professional. TF will go down certainly once again. This time by Jace picking up the kill. Nautilus lands a nice ultimate as Elise lands hers, picks up a kill on Jace. Elise joins in the party, killing Nidalee again.
It's... I've given up.
So I noticed.
I've given up. I just... Oh dear.
Brain vacation mode on.
Yep, pretty much.
Well, to be honest, I'm glad that after not working with you for a full 4 days, we can still have a laugh and have fun as Elisa's cocoon misses.
That's how you can tell you're enjoying your job, kids. Ooh.
I don't
Nautilus gets
think...
condemned, but it doesn't quite hit the wall.
Yeah. Neurotoxin lands, spreading that lovely Leandris Torment love.
Elise is 1404.
Yeah.
14 kills.
Yep. Out of 27 on her team.
Over half then.
Yep.
Wow.
And she's sitting now on 2,600 gold, which means Riley's Crystal Scepter right off the bat. She's not recalling. She'll probably go and try to sneak up on Vayne just to get that Demacian hyper carry dead. As Jace jumps on Cannon, dealing tons of damage. I think is the proper wording for it. While Nozu's busy with TF and Lissandra. They're still fighting 3v3 as Rise is still not back. He's still DC'd.
I did see a notification on the client earlier today saying there was some trouble with one of the internet service providers, but I don't know, that might be related.
It could be, probably. It's a patch day. Some things on patch days are unavoidable. Random DCs, game crashes, silly bugs as Cocoon lands, and it's a 3 on 4. 3 on 4. The moment
Fair
Cat goes
history.
Down, yeah, there goes Cat as well as Elise repels. Jace picks up the kill. They turn towards Vayne, who is in her ultimate. Gets tumbles. Nautilus tanks the turret. Jace will go down to Lissandra, making it a 2 on 3, but Elise and Nautilus are heavy hitters. First death for Lissandra as Nautilus go down, making it a double kill for Lissandra.
The technical ace.
It's an ace. It's an ace. But they're also in trouble because of that middle. Cannon could go down to those minions.
I actually want to see that. Yes! Minions OP.
No. Not the Yordle.
Cannon's one of the Yordles I do respect, to be fair. I'm slightly sad that he died, but...
I'm shocked. You actually respect a Yordle?
Oh yeah, come on, like Cannon hangs with like Akali and Shen. Shen is a total badass.
They are.
Not at all phased by anything.
No. I have carried the game last night. Yeah, was it last night or the night before? No, the night before, on Monday. I have carried the game as Akali in the 3v3 in Twisted Tree Line. Had about 22 kills.
Akali is just one of those champions. Like 3 or 4 kills. You don't even. Snowball isn't even the right term for it.
No.
Avalanche may as well be the right term.
She avalanches, yeah, it's a thing. We're gonna call it like that. Only Jax and Akali can avalanche because, well, they don't snowball. They just avalanche. TF using his destiny.
Blue team are aware of the 3 of them.
Yeah, there
But
they are.
they seem to be somewhat umming and ahhing about what to do. Lissandra comes out in the middle of nowhere, absolutely decimated as Elise jumps down.
On TF, ultimate from Nautilus lands, catching
Yep,
that little
across.
Gordo. Shock blast. Acceleration gate goes off. Cannon Zhonya's, but it will not save him. Double kill. This is why the red team can win. If they continue to catch blue team in their own jungles, unprepared and undecided what to do, they can easily turn it around. And they will take.
Divided they fell.
Yeah. 6,000 gold difference, however, that's not that bad for the blue team, but 15 to 33 in kills, and it's half an hour of the game.
Yup.
7-4 in turrets.
Welcome to the wonderful world of blind pick, where teams can win even if they don't have a Draven from the start and lose the Rise about halfway through.
Yeah. My camera just switched to Draven. Yes, he's still there. He's rocking that beautiful Reaver skin, Soul Reaver skin, but spotlight is turned off. Unfortunately, the red team did not have enough gold to pay him for this performance.
Oh, Nautilus is going to take a lot of damage and go down. Elise in trouble now as well, as she does get stunned by the Cannon ultimate. You see, that's how the blue team's got to win this game. They've got to group up and they've got to catch the 3 members of the red team out because, as you can see, they're not completely stupid.
One would not guess so from the first 15 minutes of this game.
Jay's constantly juking spears as he tries to make his way back to his base.
Gets hit by
does
one.
take a spear to the face, but has sufficient health to try and...
Yeah, he'll pick up the kill but die, making it a shutdown.
I didn't actually see the shurikens that flew across there. I actually thought I was about to comment that he was going to make it out alive, but
nope.
Shows how I was.
Nope. You do not underestimate a Yordle.
Well, I don't underestimate Cannon, definitely.
Yeah, Nautilus is back. He'll defend, or try to defend this tower. Elise is alive, and 20 seconds till Jace. So if they can hold it 2v3 at the moment, as TF goes down. Continue to run. Dragon is back up. Last few dragons have been picked up by the red team, so that's giving them uncontestedly. I have to add as well. This under drop forwards.
The ward covering in this game has been, in a word, abysmal.
A bit.
Mainly due to the fact that neither team has a proper support.
True. Coming from this weekend where everything was warded and visible, and I liked it, and it was shown how much even the amateur teams can progress and take online tournaments serious. Italy gets caught, will get nommed. That spider bites are starting to hurt, and they are not there to make a Spider-Man.
Sorry, I'm just too busy imagining that. At least fighting someone and making Spider-Man. This is apparently canon. I've got this. Hang on. Elise steps into Heimerdinger's laboratory.
Okay.
Accidentally steps in a shrinking machine, and then your Valoran representative of the TARDIS gets teleported to New York, bites Peter Parker, and he becomes Spider-Man.
That's how it happened.
That is canon.
Okay. Vayne goes down, TF goes down, Lissandra did use her ultimate on herself. Cannon is one that Yordle, Elise, barely dodging that spear, will go down to Nidalee.
Nidalee?
She'll still live, and Nidalee goes down to Jace. I was trying to predict a kill. Unfortunately, Elise outwitted and outsmarted and out-duked everyone. Second Nexus turret goes down, and Nexus itself. It was a 3v5, 4v5 from the start, 3v5 since 15th minute and 20th minute, and red team wins.
What the devilry just happened?
It
No, really.
shows that nothing is impossible in League of Legends.
Indeed.
That's what the devilry just happened.
Wow.
Indeed.